What's going on, everybody? Okay, Honora tells us that there is a lot of unrest in the Alienage, and considering that they go through, what, rape, murder, abuse, neglect, starvation, imprisonment, whatever, on a daily basis there, in order for word of anything going on there to reach outside their little prison walls, means that it's got to be pretty severe for the nobles to even, you know, take notice. Alright, so, we're going to go here now. I'll tell you ahead of time, above and beyond any ranting or raving that I might normally do. This is a little over the top to me. This touches on some nerves, some great social injustices that are relevant today, as well as here in this game.
We are grateful. The compact is renewed.
There's going to be child abuse, neglect, and worse here, as well as rape and you name it.
I suppose a noble death fighting the blighted wretches is better than basking in this squalor. They'd better be paying well.
Right on. Well, it's better than just standing around, right? All right, you buddy. Okay, that's the last of those. I think it's one for the Mage Collective and one's for the Irregulars, I believe. They've been kind of scattered all over the map. Anyway, I believe that's the last of those guys, so we ought to be able to go turn that in.
Someone's coming.
Thanks for running those thugs off. I thought they were gonna kill me.
You're lucky they didn't, dude.
I knew I shouldn't have cut through here. Bloody knife ears.
That attitude, you're really lucky. Huh. Just thought they were just going to cower and not stand up for themselves, huh? Probably said something on your way through, too. You might be the cause, not the result. But yeah, oh, hold on.
It's you. Come in. I didn't thank you before, did I?
I wish I could give you something. Everything I owned was lost to looters after the purge. Not that I had anything valuable to begin with.
The hell would I ask for something for?
You'll have to excuse me if I seem a little skeptical that a total stranger would break me out of prison for no reason.
Well, that's how I roll, man.
Nothing comes without a price. What is it you came here for?
I guess that's the lesson they learn on a daily basis, right?
I'm as good as can be expected. It's sort of a shock to come home and find things this way. We're shy of strangers here. It's rare they bring anything but trouble into the Alienage. Howe led troops in here to celebrate his appointment to the Arling of Denerim. No one's certain how many people died. And when the soldiers left, the plague took over. Between the Civil War and Ostagar, the city doesn't have enough soldiers left to seal the Alienage. And only elves and refugees have gotten sick. I'm sure that if anyone important gets the plague, the Alienage will burn. I guess the plague's been pretty bad. I've seen a few sick people myself, but by the time I got here, it seemed to be under control. There are mages from Tevinter here helping to treat it. But there's something odd going on, though. My cousin Shiani could tell you more. You can't miss her. Just look for the angriest woman in the Alienage. I guess so. I'd expect Templars here otherwise. I don't know. You can only find out for certain if it doesn't work. And no one wants to put it to a serious test.
I know you've already done a lot for me, but I have to ask. Could you talk to Shiani? Please. I don't know what's going on here, but I know she's in over her head. Really? I don't know what to say. Thank you. Make her bless you.
Wow, they're grateful if you just don't abuse them. They don't need you to do anything nice, just don't harm them for no reason. Wow, holy crap. Wow. Alright, so Howe, with this traitorous bitch ass.
Spare a silver for a war veteran?
Ostagar. Darkspawn took off half my foot. Oh, Andraste, bless you, sir. I won't forget your face. No, I won't.
I don't remember elven troops, but...
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Just show my heart's in the right place. Anyway, so Howe brings his troops here no cost to himself to let his soldiers have a field day with the women and probably the children too. I am going to go that far with it. All right, so it's a free festival for them to come in and just rape and pillage and do what the hell they want. Not on his dime. Wow, what? Okay.
Task complete. On to the next.
I wish I could go find a blood mage and raise him up so I can kill him again. But, you know, that's... and it's as bad as that is, and that's enough, it gets worse. Because we get to see Loghain's crimes firsthand.
So bad.
Alright, now, anyway, if you're maybe a little offended by maybe some ranting here, maybe even a little raging and stuff, I can only say in words what I can't do in actions. What I would do and think should be done from the bottom of my heart to child molesters, rapists, you know, guys who destroy women's lives, whether they outright kill them. Sometimes it'd be better had they killed some of their victims. But, oh, there's the last one of those too, I believe. All right, so we ought to be able to turn in a bunch of stuff to the collectives and stuff.
I've got children at home. I can't wait out here for another day.
So go home. The best thing you can do for your children is not trust these charlatans.
Everyone remain calm. We will help as many as we can today, so long as we can do this in an orderly fashion.
Oh, you're helping us, are you, Shem? Like Valendrian and my Uncle Syrian, you helped them, didn't you? Help them never to be seen again.
We've explained this to you before, girl. More whining will not persuade us to let you into the quarantine to carry plague back out to the alienage.
Quit trying to get us all killed, Shiani. Some of us have still got things to live for.
If this spell of theirs works, why are half the people they quarantine perfectly healthy? You shouldn't be here, dwarf. Your kind don't leave the market district. Wait. Sora's told me about you. You're the one who freed him from the dungeons. These foreigners say they're here to help with our outbreak of plague. Funny thing, though. All the people they help disappear.
That's not true, and you know it, Shiani. Both my sisters got the Tevinter spell cast on them, and they're fine.
Where's your niece, then? And my Uncle Syrian? And Valendrian? Those mages say they're from a circle, just from another land. I have no idea if they're telling the truth, or if anyone cares. These foreigners have taken dozens of elves into that house over the last few weeks, and none of them have been seen again. One of them was our Haran, Valendrian. And I don't know what we're going to do if we don't get him back. He's the elder, the person who guides us. Maybe that doesn't mean anything to you, but it's important to us. They have to know about it. The Haran complained, and so did I. They just don't care, or something worse. They won't just let you in. Well, just be careful. Those men are mages.
You know, if they started throwing rocks at me, I seriously wouldn't blame a single elf here. Every time a stranger's appeared up, they've been raped, beaten, murdered, killed, kidnapped. Whatever, you know. Imprisoned, starved, enslaved. Okay, so,
Just leave me alone.
yeah, I'm not going to blame a single one of them. They can give me all the attitude they want. I'm totally cool with it. They don't owe me anything. And they have no reason to think I'm any different than anyone else. But these Tevinters? Yeah.
Is someone there? Maker's blessing to you, child. Be not afraid. I still have some sight to see you by. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I am Sir Otto. I am a Templar. I lost my sight in a battle with a powerful Maleficar. He called flame from the air and burned my face. The scars have healed, but my sight will never recover. Don't be. Many of my brethren died in that battle. We'd heard rumors that there's an enclave of Maleficarum hidden in the Alienage. I have found no evidence of Maleficarum in the Alienage. However, there is something else. This place, it's scarred like me. When I came here, I immediately could feel an air of hopelessness, despair. But over time, I felt the wrongness runs far deeper than that. I don't know, but the feeling of wrongness never wanes. And so I attempt to puzzle it out. I don't suppose I could impose upon you. It took patience, but some elves opened up to me, and I've heard their sad tales. But I found no real evidence to support my fears. Ears alone have done all they can. I was hoping you could be my eyes. Look around the Alienage for anything out of the ordinary. I don't know. I have a feeling that there is something to be found, though. You seem capable. I have hope that you will find what I seek. Mako watch over you, child.
That's a stay down dude there, man. He loses all of his brothers in a battle, and rather than quit or give up or bemoan the loss of his eyesight, he just carries on and works with what he's still got. That's what I'm talking about.
You're not one of the bad men, are you? I just want to make Grandma happy. The housemen. They came the night of shouting. All of us orphans were in there. Then the blood. Oh, the blood. Still bleeding. Poor animals. Poor us. No, sir. No, sir, indeed. Don't go into the orphanage. The bad men will take you too.
Alright, you know, if you were to take a mage and put him in Sir Otto's position, that mage would have bound a demon and tried to kill everybody in the whole universe. Twice. Right? Immediately.
Oh, it's good to see you again.
I'm so persecuted.
You were so generous to me before, and these are other veterans.
I'm an orphan.
Oh, and an orphan. Please, milady, can you spare some coin?
How about you go drink off that gold I gave you and piss off? How about that?
I am insulted. A veteran campaigner, am I?
Right.
And Oli is as bereft of parents as anyone's ever been.
My mom is especially dead.
No need to mention that, Oli. Will you help us?
Yep, by telling you to get your ass on.
Ah, can't blame a fellow for asking, eh? Well, let's go, Oli.
That's like Alistair's sister. That's just lost money. Gains you nothing. First time my heart was in the right place. Second time my head was in the right place. Right? But yeah, if you were to get a bunch of Templars gang up on a mage, and the mage loses his eyesight and all of his other fellow mages die as a result, that mage becomes a blood mage and starts summoning demons and sets up a new cult that sends people out to subvert all the circles in the whole world to eventually kill everybody because that's what mages do. And this Templar, instead of coming in here and killing every mage in sight, like the blood mage is standing there at the door, since he hasn't found evidence.
What have you found?
He's biding his time and continuing his investigation.
There's been no fighting in the Alienage recently, which means the blood is not congealing. I suppose there could be some explanation for it. That's by the orphanage, right? A sad place. Did you find anything else? I'll report that at once. I've heard such afflictions can spread, even from a corpse. I suppose someone may not have known that. One odd thing I am willing to believe, but two is no coincidence. Let's head to the orphanage. Both of your clues were near there. Oh, undoubtedly. But the Maker has blessed me with more than my share of stubbornness. Let us proceed.
Alright, now, we're going to go into the haunted house. This is Dragon Age Origins version of a haunted house. There seems to be one in every Dragon Age. I was talking to a buddy about that. Dragon Age 2, it was Varric's brother's mansion, his house. Inquisition, there's one in the, Emerald Graves. There's a haunted house with, stuff, you know, lights turning on, candles turning on by themselves, and, you know, things like that. All very cool. Now, is it the Tevinters that are here that did this in this orphanage? I don't know the exact history and lore behind this. But, I want to, bring up one thing. I believe elven blood makes some kind of difference in, blood magic. When elves are sacrificed, it serves some other purpose or something. I don't know if it binds different kinds of demons or... I'm not exactly sure. Like I said, I'm not clear on all that, but, anyway, if, you know, if it was an orphanage, it was full of children. If it was full of children and they're all dead now, and there's things that aren't forgivable, and there's things that fall even as less forgivable than unforgivable, and this is one of those things. So you have children sacrificed, murdered, you have children kidnapped, tortured, who knows what else, what men are capable of doing to innocents. So if I just go ballistic, A, it's the right thing. B, anyone who doesn't like that, sorry, it's still the right thing. Not liking that doesn't make it any less so. There's absolutely some things that just require compensation of getting rid of the individual that has done those types of things. So anyone willing to harm a child in any way, they forfeit their right to live. Before they give it away freely, you know, they're stating, I don't want to live anymore because I'm the type of creature that would do these types of things. So I have no problem going through here and wiping the alienage of all the bad influences. I guarantee you these baddies won't be back if they're dead to bother anybody. Know what I'm saying? But here, rampaging. Okay, now I'm not getting this. All right, we know about the children here. But what's causing these? You know, there may be some link between, if these are the spirits of elves sacrificed to some blood rites, okay, is it possible the spirits of the enraged dwarfs down in the deep roads, while we were going, you know, to go get the, you know, the Anvil of the Void and all that, that they were the spirits sacrificed in a similar type of thing to make golems?
This is the center of it.
Mortal! You do not belong here!
Blessed be the Maker and his prophet Andraste.
Your pathetic Maker is nothing compared to my glory!
I command you, show yourself, demon. Hide in the shadows no more.
You dare to command me? Let us see if your precious Maker can protect you now, worm!
Wow, there's some pretty weak insults, quote-unquote, demon. Let's get rid of him. Winter's Grasp is just so sexy.
At one time I considered myself quite the warrior, but you accomplished here what I never could. But something still isn't right. I feel there is more to this. Nearby, the building next to us. I can feel it, just on the other side of this wall. Let us go.
Okay, so these Tevinters across the way, are they the blood mages that bound these demons here? And, you know, to bind a demon, it costs a life. You have to shed blood to do that. And, of course, we see blood everywhere. Assuming this is of the people here and the children. And so on and so forth. The shades would be bound also in a similar way. But this main demon, did it cost, like, several children to bind that main demon or something? I don't know. But, Tell me if you think that's kind of like a cool link there between these enraged spirits possibly being the spirits of the elves sacrificed here to bind these very shades that we're having to fight, and the dwarves down in the deep roads that were sacrificed to make golems, essentially. I mean, that's sort of blood magic, dwarven version of blood magic, whatever they did to create that anvil and so on and so forth.
I don't want to go yet. Please. It's so cold now. So cold.
Got a lot of enemies off that way, don't we?
Done and done. Done.
Well, at least we haven't lost Sir Otto yet. He likes to try to die in here. He's not scared. I'll give him that. I'm not scared at all. Hope you guys got that shade or whatever it is over there, because I'm busy with these guys.
Let's get started. On it.
Are we good? Epic mob battles trying to get through this. How many people were actually killed here? And that's a child. Well.
Voices will protect me.
Right. Let's get started.
I guess if those were abominations, then those are at least some of the mages who did all this? I guess? Isn't that what actually becomes the abominations? The mages themselves? They summon demons, but they can be possessed and become an abomination in the process or something.
You think you are safe?
Though the Golden City has fallen, I have seen your face and your light. I am you.
Save your pedantic chant for your sermons, Templar. You have killed my brood.
The Maker compels you. Show yourself.
The Maker? There is no Maker. There is no Golden City.
Is this an Exorcist Easter egg? I'm just asking.
Yes.
I hear not your blasphemy. By Andraste and all the divine after her, I order you to face me.
You delusional fool.
How many times do I have to kill this thing?
We have done it again. I feel the darkness receding. I've seen the work of demon before. Some Maleficarum consort with them.
Some.
The Maker must have guided.
Really? I saved him for that?
You die!
Oh, well, that was a waste. Is there a way to keep that guy alive? Oh, now he's the super uber boss version of himself, or something. Whatever, man. main thread out of there. Alright, well,
That wasn't so bad.
quest hearing oh, okay. That's the amulet for that one girl. It's hearing voices or whatever.
The bad men. They are quiet. They call for blood no more. It's my grandmother's. You found it, sir. May I have it?
Of course.
I feel like a mist is leaving. Oh, thank you, sir. I have to live my life.
There's two classes of people. One who can come in a situation like this and have pity on the afflicted, and then others who could come in and somehow manage to take advantage of these people. I can't get that kind of corruption. I don't get it. I don't get the mindset. Elf guard, really? You sold yourself out for a pretty set of armor?
Go inside just for a moment, so you might as well walk right back around to the front doors.
No.
Shouldn't be out on the streets now anyway. What with the plague?
Oh, so you're a liar too? You're fronting for the Tevinters.
Hey! Someone get out here and help me!
Not so badass now, are you, bitch? Okay, well, you're a traitor to yourself, to your race, to morality, to... Okay, the world just became a little bit better place. By the way, you're fronting for the abuse of your own... of children of your own kind. You know, I could take the shortcut, but, I think what we need to do is go take some more trash out. We still have litter in the streets. The alienage still kind of stinks, so... Let me go clean up, around the front doorstep. Yeah, we could go in there if we wanted. Let's, If you don't know what's going on here, you can investigate, but I think it's just brutally obvious. Okay, actually, I think... I don't even think he'll sell to me right now. I think I have to wait till after all this is over.
This place is full of plague victims. No one enters.
Really? Simple.
To arms! Protect the hospice!
Protect it. Okay, so you're guarding something. Alright. You're not such a badass now, are you? Run, bitch! Run! Flee! Win. Can I get some help here? Appreciate that. Good girl. Some of the elves were in on it. Okay, so you had elves out here working the crowd, too? That's straight setup. Alright, for anyone dual-wielding weapons and keeps a large weapon in their main hand, or even large weapons in both hands, I guess you can dual-wheel full-size weapons with that last upgrade, but those saw swords, if I'm not mistaken, they have an extra critical chance or something.
Well, that's one way of getting through the front door.
The only right
Are you
way.
going to go inside? I hope they don't hurt anyone because of this. Thank the Maker. Please, hurry.
I'm gonna make sure there's no one left to hurt anybody. To hurt innocent people for no reason anymore.
We are attacked.
See, this is solving problems. This isn't sweeping those problems under the rug. There's no prison for this. This is making the world a better place. Child molesters, rapists, murderers, good to go. Kidnappers, slavers.
finished.
Alright, I think there's some clues around here or something. Nice amount of money. I guess that was money set aside. 8 males and 6 females for the next shipment. Yeah. So you think these people are merchandise, huh?
Help us, please! We're not sick! Let us out of here!
Look at the elf.
I don't know, and I don't want to find out. We're leaving. Make her keep you.
It wasn't enough to enslave him, to ship off, you know, for slavery and for your blood mages, you know, to power their spells so they can bicker in court with one another and fight it out in the streets and do whatever it is that the blood mages do and Deventer don't really care. But enslaving them isn't enough. You got to beat them too, and torture and what have you. Alright, so now we can go investigate these. And go clean the trash out of the apartments too. It's not as if they weren't living in enough squalor as it is, but then these people come in and pollute this place with themselves. They're only leaving the sick behind?
I need to go to the market.
We already knew they weren't curing anybody, but it's just the opposite. If you are sick, they leave you and they just take the healthy ones.
Who's there? Stay away! I haven't seen nothing. Please, just leave me alone. All right. I saw them take everything.
That was easy.
Took them right out of their beds. Dragged them down the hallways. Maker, the little one's crying. Through the landlord's old office. They go in there, they never come back. I saw him. They marched him through the hall with a bunch of others, all tied together like pack mules. Every few days, they come back. It's like a parade, a silent one. Men and women and children. You have to go. They'll be back soon. They'll find out I talked and they'll take me too. Please, just go.
Now, the difference between this guy and the elf at the door is the elf at the door is working for them. This guy's in fear for his life. He knows what's going to happen if he talks. Now he's scared what's going to happen if he doesn't talk, and so give him some money so he can go at least eat and something. Take care of his family. Dried blood, so they probably tortured and killed anyone who resisted. Came and took them while they were just trying to eat dinner. Probably only had some dry-ass carrots to eat, and that's about it. Oh, and a toy doll. Little toy doll, dirty. It's all the little girl has. Her only toy in the whole world. It's been on her, it's many adventures with that little girl. Notice the way they worded that. That's all she has. This poor little thing. And you come and you abuse and take children, and you're willing to... You know what? No more words. No more words. Hadn't been any words, but there's going to be even less words now. I'm going to leave that coin there, as a matter of fact.
Complete, on to the next.
Just to make a statement. Hey, guess what? I don't have the authority to curse you into the afterlife too, either, but if I could, I would. But until you cease to exist, there'd be nothing for you ever.
That wasn't so bad.
You can't take away something's right to live when it's forfeited that right by its actions.
I'm done.
Those actions dictated by it stealing the rights of another to live. Fair trade. So what we're going to do is revoke any rights they thought they might have had. I'm really bothered with the kids element. I mean, people element, period. But the kids?
Another shipment already?
Too much.
We weren't. Wait. You're
No shipment?
Victor. Who are you supposed to be?
Quick, get them, hurry!
Okay, so these are Loghain's bitches now. These aren't the Deventers, and these aren't the Elves.
Warden senses tingling.
But notice their equipment. The Tevinters having the saw swords. So, definitely in allegiance with Tevinter. I mean, obviously, but just saying.
What is the meaning of this? We were told that there would be no interference from the authorities.
Another sellout.
You simply fought your way in here to ask questions, did you? You will regret this, you know. Believe it or not, we have been given dispensation to do our business here. The humans talk a great deal about how very wrong slavery is. But isn't it funny how quickly the smell of gold overcomes such ideals?
Loghain never had the ideals in the first place. Don't worry about it.
So I should feel kinship for these sheep? Don't be a fool. I am Tevinter first and a servant of the Minrathu Circle second. Those are the things that matter. But enough. I am here to halt your slaughter, nothing more.
Well, good luck with that.
Let us finish this then. I intend to see you pay for the damage you've done here.
And I intend to take a dump on your face, because I kind of got to go, but let me go ahead and kick your ass first. Let's see if I can trigger these traps. So, bitch, how many shots did you get off? That fancy bow you got. I'll take that bow, by the way. What's good is taking out the covering fire for these guys right here. Let's Alistair and the rest kind of do their thing. Notice they cleaned out the rest of the trash while I was over here. Pretty convenient. Where'd he come from? Like a ninja. Alright, lots of loot here. I mean, this is definitely worth doing just for that. If you need money, this is the way to go, right here. Okay, let me clean out some stuff. There we go. I can't wait to get to the leader of this operation.
Warden sends his tinker.
Notice the enemies are really keyed off of you. Their aggro is on you first, and if they have nothing to aggro on you, they can be getting shot in the face. Still not even be aware they're getting shot in the face, because it's all about the main character. I wonder if there's another way to program that into the combat, where the enemies, you know, aggro based on what they see, not on the presence of the main character. Like, I would think anybody shooting them in the face would piss them off, you know? Pull out your sword a little late there, buddy.
Finished.
Ah, there we are.
I am Caladrius, and you, I assume, must be the Grey Warden I've heard so much about. What I want is for my business here to be concluded smoothly. If that requires that you and I come to some terms, then so be it.
Completely wicked. Now I just want information before I kill you.
One can hardly get a word out of the Regent besides Warden these days. It's surpassed even gold in popularity.
So Loghain's obsessed with the Wardens.
Yes, you would be curious about that, wouldn't you? I've heard that you're trying to erode Loghain's support. It must be a difficult task, yes, like washing away a mountain. Perhaps you could use some help. More of an arrangement, truth be told. One that disappears the moment angry armed intruders storm my abode. Truth be told, there was always a limit to how long we were going to be able to operate here. We've paid for many of Loghain's troops, but once the Landsmeet is done, we become inconvenient. So, here is my offer. 100 sovereigns from you for a letter with the seal of the Terran of Loghain upon it, implicating him in all of this. Then, we leave a few days earlier than planned with our profits and remaining slaves unharmed.
Man, fuck you.
Is a reasonable enough.
Morgan, shut up, bitch.
I feel dirty. We're not considering
No, we're gonna
this,
punch
are we?
Morgan in her jaw.
So, do we have a deal? Even you must admit it's much better than resorting to barbarism, yes?
You're calling me taking out the trash barbarism, but what you do is just business? Wow. There's no depth
Pity.
to describe
here.
here.
Have to settle this the hard way, then. My apologies.
Don't be polite, bitch. I'm fixing to destroy you.
Enemies approaching.
Your girlfriends look like they wanted to fight anyway. Okay, that blizzard is not good news.
Enough! Enough!
I'll tell you when it's enough.
Seems your reputation is an accurate one. I surrender.
Not accepted. You look good bleeding there on the floor, though. I'll tell you that.
Wait! Hear me out, dear lady. Were I to use the life force of the remaining slaves here, I could augment your physical health a great deal. Allow me to leave this place alive, and I would be more than happy to do this little service.
A, would I trust you? I'd be a friggin' coon.
Interesting offer, if a tad messy.
Little service. He is talking of blood magic. Surely you would not consider such a thing.
Hell no. I wouldn't consider the rest of those slaves, too. This piece of shit is not capable of learning a lesson. Never be corrected. Never be made right. This person cannot be fixed. This is an asshole that can only be dealt with a weapon, cannot be dealt with words.
Well, that is a shame.
Not for me, it's not. I just wanted to get the whole scoop with Loghain and stuff before I just destroyed you. That's cool. Got the little ice thing going. How's it feel to be by yourself? That's how those elves felt. Of course, they're going home. How about you? Nope. I don't think so.
So
Somehow, if I'd been asked to guess the next person to walk through that door, I wouldn't have said it would be a dwarf. Are you one of them? What happens to us now?
You go home.
Shiani? Did she send you here? Praise the Maker. We will not trespass long on your good graces. Come, everyone. Let's go home.
Right on, man. Cannot stress strongly enough how, from the very core of my being, I believe that destroying pieces of shit like this is the right thing. In real life, this game, anywhere, everywhere, doesn't matter. Get these documents anyway. Alright, he wanted 100 silver in his life and his slave. Wow. Seriously. But anyway, the right thing happened, so... Some good was done here today. Alienage is cleaned out. Whatever the hell they created in the orphanage, that can't be undone. Those children are dead forever. Yep. Wicked men do leave a legacy behind them of destruction, but if you can shorten that legacy, all the better, right?
I'm sorry if I was rude to you before. Andraste's ass, you'd think I'd learned some social graces.
No, actually, I don't think you would. There's absolutely no reason for you to learn social graces. You have to defend yourself every day here. No problem with that at all. Just glad you guys are safe for the time being. At least momentarily, until the next Arl comes in and sends his soldiers in to rape the rest of your women.
Look who's here. I heard all about what you did to those Tevinters. Nice work.
Well, thank you. I'm proud of it.
Of course. Just keep it quiet.
It's a halfway decent staff. A lot of enemies have spirit resistance. But, it's not complete garbage anyway. But I do believe he has a tome. Let's see, somewhere down here. I think he does. There it is. Sweet. I think that does it. Good opportunity to unload any unwanted junk too. But all right, let's go talk to the boss here, to their elder one, or whatever he's called. This Valendrian dude.
Ah, it's you. Welcome. Please come in. Tell me, how is Duncan? He's been a friend of mine for many years, yes. From the look on your face, I take it the news is bad. I knew that the Warden suffered great losses at Ostagar, but a few escaped. I had hoped Duncan might be one of them. He came here now and then to look for potential recruits. Perhaps that seems strange to you, but Duncan was a man who knew that talent could emerge in the most unlikely places. We've been through outbreaks of pestilence during the war with Orlais. We'll endure. I doubt very much now that the Tevinter intervention would have helped us anyway. Please, take this. Duncan gave it to me years ago. I suspect you'll put it to better use than I would.
It's kind of special when you come back as a city elf too. Different. All right, guys. Rampage over, and we can go on with the rest of the game. I appreciate you watching. You want to subscribe? Click that button over my head. For more Origins, click the top box. For complete list of all my playlists, click the bottom box. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.